Hello there, my name is Wikianaro, and this is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. So, I have never played this game before, but I have seen loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of Let's Plays on it because, it was really popular a couple of years ago when it first came out. And it's probably one of the most rage-inducing games on the internet. At least according to a whole bunch of different YouTubers that I watch. Come on. Over the tree. Oh. Come on. We got this.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Ooh.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black.
That's
If
why
you got
I
your
don't
best
gamble.
shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up.
No.
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
I haven't really had a bad day because the day's just begun.
All right. Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
No.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor.
Come on.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
There we go.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
This guy really likes talking.
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Come on.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made. although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed
put
and
food
used
in
in a
your
certain
sink.
context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Don't put food in your sink unless you're like thawing out
Over
meat or
time,
something.
we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet.
Come on.
It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash.
Is that a
But
person?
only trash culture. B
Is that a
games,
thing?
B movies, B music,
B-movie
B
was
philosophy.
amazing.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
I wonder what his major was in college.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids,
GIF.
discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
I hate it when people say the word GIF.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things? When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly, a quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat.
Oh, no,
You could swallow a baseball bat.
That sounds painful.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with
Nope.
10 million views does it for you.
Huh,
Like a
I
baby
wish.
bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
10 million views. Yeah, no.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
Come on. Come on.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel.
I'm going too fast
That's
for him.
not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Licorice isn't bitter unless you eat black licorice. I can't stand black licorice. I don't understand people that like black licorice. Ugh. I think it's technically, it is like the original licorice flavor though. I think black licorice is. I don't know. I may be wrong, but, and I mean, correct me if I am wrong, but. Yup. Coming. And I don't know if I... Did he say... Okay. Did he say that the peel is bitter? Because, yeah, the peel is bitter on an orange, but... Yeah, the orange itself is sweet and juicy. All depending. That all depends on how it grows. No, 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 no. Eh. Oh. Ooh. Caught myself. That last bit is difficult because it's real sheer. Oh no!
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
So
That's a deep
noticed, Mr.
frustration, a
Foddy.
real punch in the gut.
I've been punched in the gut before, Bennett. I'll stand up and keep going. can't stop me, Bennett. You can't stop me. You can't stop me, Bennett. You can't stop me, Bennett. I'll do it. Hee hee. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. No. Wee. No. 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 Ah! Come on. I'm having issues because my cord for my mouse really likes it bends a certain way and then it stays that way. And it gets in the way of the actual mouse portion. I know. Don't blame the controller. Blame the player. There we go. Hook over the chair. I got this. I got this. I got this. I need to stay on the security camera. No. Said stay on the security camera. Stay on it.
No.
Hey, I'm pretty good at this game. Or am I? Probably not. We'll see. This is only the beginning. So how will we ever know? Okay. Got no idea how long this game is. No. I feel like I've really gotta... When I get that second little lip there on this particular boulder, I feel like I've got to really fling myself, you know? Okay. Maybe if I do one of them things that I did towards the beginning. You know, I pogoed myself. Ooh, that did not work!
Oof. Sorry about that.
Don't you oof me. This is not Roblox. Yee. And I know you're not sorry. You don't care. Bennett Fobley. I love how the you listen to it carefully, and you can hear the audio in the game. You know, it changes varying on where you are in the game. Like, it was over there in that area where it's kind of like a playground type area, and you could hear what sounded like kids playing and stuff. I don't understand this area though, because unless it's maybe it's supposed to be like forklifts or something. You can barely hear it because it's like it's very, very, very faint. And see, there's just birds now. There's always the wind though.
No.
You always hear wind. You know, and it sounds like it gets stronger the higher up you get. I mean, it makes sense because, you know, the higher up on a mountain you're gonna get, the windier it is. I mean, not like I've ever climbed a mountain or anything. Certainly not in this shape. Ugh. No. I don't know what I'm doing at that part where it, like, I turn and I'm hitting that, whatever that thing is. But you see it. I'm, like, barely scraping the bottom there with my hammer, my jig. No. Okay. Do not have enough reach to grab that. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to be in here. Can I possibly... Yeah. There we go. No. Gotta take it nice and careful. Nice and careful. God. Say that and then slam my body into those bookshelves. Well, not... And look at that! You can hear a church bell. So one would guess that there is possibly a church up there, or something. Ooh. No. I feel like there's some areas that you need to, you know, take slow, and then other areas that you do gotta be quick about, because you just gotta have the momentum built up, you know? Like this one. Maybe if I can get myself, like, partially planted on this boulder right here. I don't know if I can, though. I don't think I can. No, I can't. No. Yeah, and then the minute I hit that, it just... Yee. No. Oh.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Shut up, Bennett. Shut up.
No. No.
Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ugh. This game is making my hands real sweaty. It's making me real nervous. See that thing? I'm like hitting that. It's like a pallet sort of thing. Ooh.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down. But the staying down.
Muhammad Ali.
Mary Pickford.
No? Thought that was Muhammad Ali. Maybe Muhammad Ali said it afterwards or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just think it sounds like something Muhammad Ali would say. Mary Pickford, who's that? Is she a writer? I don't know.
Oh no.
Who? Pogo. Come on. No. Why am I not going up that? I gotta get up onto that second part because I'm fairly certain this first part right here is a very sheer thing, you know? I'll just like slip down it. Beach ball. Hello, child. Do not be afraid of the man in the cauldron with the hammer. Ugh. I don't know if any of this music's gonna get me in trouble. Yep. Okay. Did this before where I just kind of hung on to the... Ooh. I don't think I'm good enough there. I gotta bring my hammer over a little bit more. Yep. Okay. Like that. There you go. Yeah, there we go. And then just kind of... Like I said, I gotta take it careful. Maybe if I can get up, at least get back up to where that... Ooh. There we go. Where that orange was. I'll be happy. No. I feel like I'm trying to take that area too quick. Why am I'm like flinging myself way too hard on the security camera. Way too hard. See, I need to bring myself up onto it. Just sit down. There we go. Like I don't need to use that left side at all. Just gotta use this right side here. Can I? Oh, I've already tested that. Yeah, I can't reach that. Ooh. No. Ugh. Whew. Okay. Man, my hand is sweaty. I'm taking this way too quickly. Here we go. Not what I wanted to. Not what I wanted to do, but whatever. All right, we'll give this one more shot. If I don't get it, then oh well. Yee. One more. One more. One more. Okay. Like I said, that was one more. Okay. I'm going to end this one here. My hands are super sweaty. This game is making my hands real sweaty. But I am all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.